The bell sounds and the genius of the Sky is ready to attack. Io Sky is always reaching for new heights in this business, and her cruelty knows no bounds.
Mind-blowing athleticism and devastating martial arts strikes means Io inflicts irreparable damage to her opponents.
Which is why Io emerged as such a force in damage control. Io does what needs to be done within fractions of a second, no matter who's in the line of fire.
But you'll have to contend with this straight-up ferocious Molly Holly. Once Molly gets the upper hand, it's hard to put her on the defensive.
Look, Molly Holly is an incredible competitor, but she needs to lighten up, relax, have some fun, maybe read the WWE rulebook once in a while. What a hot shot, sent all the way to the outside.
Rising to her feet, and she's going to be met with something fierce.
From the apron,
Through the air, and connects.
Io can't seem to gain the upper hand here.
it does look like Sky is struggling right now. Got their opponent set up.
Drop kick to the back.
Never saw it coming.
Molly Holly trying to fire herself up.
I think it's time to go round and round. Yes. After a move like that, you might feel like the room is spinning.
Pow, what a shot. She's had a lot thrown her way already.
Yeah, it could be a moment where Molly tips the scales in her favor.
Impressive sequence from Molly Holly.
Yeah, Holly proving hard to keep up with.
Corey, what's the best way to approach Io Sky in the ring?
You have to bring the genius of the Sky to a standstill. If you can keep Io grounded, you'll be able to limit her offense, maybe even frustrate her.
Molly calling on the WWE Universe to fuel her. Punishing stretch.
Shooting pain in the shoulder is the kind of thing that builds and builds during a match.
Oh, the elbow connects.
She's honing in, staring daggers at her target.
Just a blitz of offense on Io here.
And Io's finding herself at a standstill, completely grounded.
Submission. Hold locked in by Molly. The rear naked choke. Complete control here. Has her with nowhere to go. Could be approaching a tap.
Surrender may just be her only form of preservation at this point.
Trying to escape, and yes, the hold is broken.
Couldn't do it too fast because I would have submitted her. I don't have enough points.
Great reaction from Holly.
And Holly needed that badly.
That's possibly the trigger for Holly to battle her way back into this.
The pace of this match being set by Holly.
Io trying to withstand this surge.
Oh, boom!
That's not what I want to do. Climb the damn thing.
Oh, she missed.
Big forearm.
Connects. Saw it coming. Oh, straight forearm. This is a war of wills at this point.
Yeah, she has seen better days. Today, not one of them.
She is trying to shake the cobwebs, but she can barely from the top. Holly with the Molly go round.
Io's in dire straits.
There's your winner, ladies and gentlemen. Molly Holly is your winner. Here is your winner, Molly Holly. Molly Holly with the win in this one.
The genius of the sky may have been bested, but without a doubt, she'll come back even more dangerous than before.
Why did it show 5 check marks? Only 4. $156,000. Dear Lord.
This is a match where these WWE superstars take it to the max, to the extreme. There are no rules.
As an agent of chaos myself, I've always had a little bit of a soft spot in my heart for Extreme Rules.
Oh, there's no question that Extreme Rules is in a category all by itself.
Oh, some people look...
Damn it! I'm always one
stamp on this one. And staying with it, into the cover.
How'd he do that?
Roman has been denied. This is not something we're used to seeing, and by the looks of things, neither is Reigns.
That one I was too early.
Slowly moving. I'm sure he can feel the target on his back here. Axe handle from the middle rope.
Taking this thing out onto the floor now.
He's got a table. We know where this is going, gentlemen.
He'll make his way to the ring.
From way up, double axe handle connects. Oh, wicked kick to the lower back.
Watch out! Diving low drop from the top rope. Getting back into the ring now.
Oh, man, right on the mark.
Taken to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count. Manages to reverse it. Into the barricade. Oh, strong impact.
RVD making sure everyone knows who the whole effing show is.
Oh, man, meeting the barricade.
Ow! A relentless attack being brought to Roman.
Roman keeps getting cut off at the pass.
The dominant streak of Reigns getting a bit challenged.
RVD displaying that artillery of exciting offense.
This match is just evolving right before our very eyes.
I really hope it doesn't get more hazardous than this.
Oh!
What a spin kick.
Oh, what a drop kick.
On the mark.
RVD.
The other ones didn't count as running attacks?
Firmly establishing the upper hand.
Yeah, RVD is firing on all cylinders.
He quickly slides into the ring. Here we go. Diving hammer strike. Caught with a lariat.
Just end this now.
Oh, get off me.
Is this enough? No, it isn't.
He's got
he
me, too.
kicked out. He kicked out.
I thought for sure he was done.
Picked up and being carried around now. Scoop slam.
Here comes Reigns.
He's looking to take things to the outside now. No telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
RVD grabs a chair. Pro tip, if he throws it at you, don't catch it.
And that holds RVD back. Jumping neck breaker. Ouch. The high-risk style of Van Dam got a bit grounded there.
Yeah, as Roman came ready to assert his dominance and is doing just that.
Good.
Damn, it went too quick.
The hammer dropped. Literally. Something might be broken.
This is just turning into a savage display of violence. Superman punch.
If anyone in the back wants to stop this match, now would be the time.
With pride on the line, Reigns is going as far as he believes.
He might have him here.
Is this it?
At least
And that will end
progress. This
Here is your winner, Extreme Rules. Remember, this is an ODQ match with no countouts. You do.
I looked away just
That's going to keep
at the
Van
line.
Dam down.
This could do it.
Two. He's still in this fight.
RVD possessing a hard core. Reigns sizing up the target.
RVD fires back.
What a cross body. Holy time offense there. From the top. Oh gosh, that looked like a bad landing.
And down with a backdrop.
Absolutely no respect from Roman Reigns.
Splash in the corner. Followed up by a textbook scoop slam.
Reigns is setting up. Oh my God, here it comes.
No coming back from Reigns after that.
Yeah, wait for him to move and then.
Cover. And the kick out.
On absolute instinct alone, RVD managed to kick out. But does Van Dam even know where he is right now?
I don't believe it. Reigns has ended so many matches that way, but this one just took an unexpected turn.
Oh my goodness.
I initiate the move. I hit him. I'm the one injured.
Stepping out of the ring here. Reaching under the apron for the ladder, and now setting it up. But for what?
We don't know for sure, but I have no doubt it'll be painful.
And here we go, returning to the ring. Ooh. Oh! Knew what Roman had coming. Looks like he's coming back in. Gets lifted into position. And the hesitation to deliver an attack ends up being costly. Oh.
What a right hand. Vicious. Insulting.
Oh, what a quick answer. And he's going to the top.
Being stopped, being measured, and clueless to it all.
From the top.
Kick connects from the top.
Oh, spinning heel kick.
Took a gamble once, took a gamble again, and hit the jackpot twice.
Rolling thunder. RVD throwing caution to the wind.
Anything to leave a lasting impression.
That's one way to avoid it.
Ooh, great anticipation.
Oh, I did not expect that.
And that can keep RVD down.
2 count. It's over. Roman Reigns gets the win.
Here is your winner.
All right, one more time. I don't want to play baseball.
And now it's time to get extreme. Extreme Rules match underway. No disqualifications, no countouts. This is where we really get to see the violent creativity of superstars.
Well, that's because sometimes a straight-up wrestling match isn't enough, Cole. Sometimes you need a few accessories to incapacitate your opponent. Be it a kendo stick, a chair, or a table, the possibilities are endless.
Up forearm. Oh, catapulting down on the opponent. No count out as he takes things out of the ring.
What a
Superman punch.
I don't know what they're looking for here.
Those are folding chairs, but they can also fold you in half.
What?
He's heading to the top turnbuckle.
From the top, denied via a wicked punch to the stomach.
Oh, with authority.
And down with the
I don't know how I'm
suplex.
hitting him, and I'm, like, down.
Reigns comes up short on that attack. This is a situation you want to avoid. Oh, that was a hell of a maneuver there, guys. Imagine having to continue competing after eating the apron.
I'm stunned already?
Oh, man.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now.
I don't even know what his move.
Planning something big here.
Not looking in any condition to fight. More like a sitting duck here.
Flying.
Power slam puts a quick stop to the offense. Got him in the corner now.
What a reversal
Oh,
by
God.
Reigns. Wicked clothesline.
I thought it was a spear.
Cover.
Or assuming.
And the count doesn't even begin.
I'm just as shocked as everyone else, Cole. His opponent included.
Oh, what? That was like a homing missile.
Reigns once again proving just how dominant he can be.
It all.
What a spear by Reigns! And that can vanquish Axiom.
This is a bunch of crap.
And Roman Reigns is your winner.
Here is your winner.
I think Axiom's definitely better than RVD, though. For this. That's Digimon? Oh, I did the wrong. Another turtle's got added? Really? You can't play it online? Like.
Hey, everybody, it's Boog Shambi. Welcome to the show.
Oh, I'm not even close.
Great. So we're all up to speed.
Live from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, the show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Irish and the Milwaukee Brewers. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go and getting to start. Jose Quintana. What's the word on him?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
All right, ready to get underway. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jordan Lawler. And that's in for a strike. And away we go here in Milwaukee. And that's through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Next offering way off the plate.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
The wide to kick the pitch. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Chorio settles under this one. One up, one down. And here is Kyron Paris. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Out of here. A solo shot. It's 1-0. One down. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Hit on the ground to short. Fires over to Hoskins. That takes care of Grisham. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
High fly ball out towards left center. Chourio on the move to the gap. Makes the grab, and that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Nasty fork ball for strike 3. Paris on the run, sends it over to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Tosses to first, and it's a 1-2. So the Brewers bring on a new pitcher from the pen, Jared Koenig.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Jordan Westburg, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
Ball inside.
In there at the knees.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Inside,
and that's
ball 3.
off the inside edge. And now 3-1. That one found hard the other way. This to center field. Mitchell really on his horse for it. Snags it on the run. One away. Here's Josh Young. Chris, he leads the way with the best batting average on the team. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, and that drops foul. Swing and a chopper out to short. Jump throw. Got him. Nice play. 2 down, bases empty. J.C. Esquera, the next to hit. Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can
turn on it.
Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Monasterio brings it in for the third. Bottom half of inning number 2. And here is Hoskins. Donaldson back to work. Hoskins pushes it foul. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Nasty fork ball for strike 3. Christian Yelich in the box now. Takes strike 1. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. 1 out, bases empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Joseph Ortiz up now for the Brewers. In there at the knees. It's 0-1. That one in triple digits. Outside low, and that's ball 1. Fans another. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Brian Hudson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Fires over to Hoskins, and a quick out number 1. And the batter now, Jordan Lawler. Ground ball right side.
And
Sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Kyren Paris. He's already homered in this game. Right side. Frelick has a beat on it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Back here at American Family Field. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And that skips into dirt. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Next offering misses down and away. Making 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Just 1 out remaining for the Brewers. Andrew Monasterio in the box, lays off for ball 1. Now 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Nope.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. And
Oh, God.
Boy, umpire to give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
They're down to their final strike. Donaldson is just 1 strike away. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Got him, and that's the ball game. The final.
now the 9 outs were.
From Petco Park in downtown San Diego, Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's Dublin and the San Diego Padres. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go now. And starting in this one, Nick Pivetta. What should we keep an eye on here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Joe pulls it in, and there's one away. Here's the second baseman, Kyren Paris.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at-bat. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. This one in the dirt, and no movement on the bases. It's ball 1. Man at first, one away. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Runner on the go again. In the dirt.
1 strike.
No throw. He steals third easily. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Righty delivers.
And got a home.
Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here. A 2-run blast. And they add a pair. It's 2-0.
Way in center.
One down. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. The outfield playing him to pull with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap. Laser could be trouble.
That's for first baseman's extra base hit.
Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. He's in there.
Everything came together for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Tags up from second, and he'll head to third.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Jordan Westberg, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And that one in the air center field. Merrill settles underneath it, nabs it, and that'll do it. Back here at Petco Park. So digging in now for San Diego, Jose Iglesias. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Fires over to Hoskins. 1 up, 1 down. On the ground at first. And that's just foul. Left field. Grisham settles under it. Puts it away for the out. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Ball 1 there. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Steven Kolick. Chopped out towards short. Bogarts fields it cleanly. On to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Here's the catcher, J.C. Esquera.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Ground ball to the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And a couple of quick outs. Here's the center fielder, Luke Keeschel. Lined into right. Tatis makes the play, and it's out number 3. Bottom of the inning. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Manny Machado. Donaldson back to work.
You know, Boog, Petco Park seems to be transforming into Machado's castle. I mean, nobody's hit more home runs in this ballpark. And Machado passed Adrian Gonzalez for the top spot on the list in 2023.
Luis Ariz stands in. And that's in there for strike 1. Swings through that.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Xander Bogaerts in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next pitch is outside. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. So the Padres with a new arm on the mound. Adrian Morejon.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
He swings and fouls one off.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases. and pick up a run.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And there's one away. Kyron Paris getting ready to hit. Singled and scored his first time. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Makes the catch for the out. 2 down, bases empty. Trent Grisham digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. That misses, and that's ball 1. And that's downstairs and outside. Swings through that one out in front that time.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Joe right there to make the grab. Back here in San Diego. Now here's Jake Cronin. Chapman measures 6 feet 4 inches, 37 years young, and he was born in Cuba. The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him swinging. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Padres with only 1 out remaining. They're down to their final strike. Chapman is just 1 strike away. That's down and in. A slider missed. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that is the ball game. Welcome, everyone, to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And okay, all set. To go. Now it's the shortstop, Jordan Lawler. Fastball for a strike. And away we go this afternoon. Rips that one to right.
He cannot buy
Hauls it in for the out. Kyron Paris will hit next. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And ball one.
Inside.
One out, base is empty. And that's in the dirt.
Down.
On the ground to short, Connor Falefa. The throw to first. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone. Now here's Trent Grisham. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And Rhys Hoskins with a chance to make an impact with 2 away.
Yep.
Rhys Hoskins to the plate. Out towards right center field. Cruz sizing this one up. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Now it's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. That's inside. And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. 1 down. Here is Isaiah Kiner Falefa, and there's a foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. That clips the corner. Foul ball still 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's O'Neal Cruz. Swings through that one.
0-1.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. Hunter Stratton will take over here. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Mike Yastrzemski up here. Oh, what a stop. From his knees, the throw. And that's a great play for the out. So digging in, Jordan Westberg. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Hit on the ground to short. Connor Falefa throws to first in time. And a couple of quick outs. Here's Josh Young. Headed towards the corner. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And that holds the go-ahead run at second base.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
So runner at second, 2 down. J.C. Esquera now at the plate. And that's fouled off.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Line, and that's a base hit. Runner around third. He will score, and they take the lead. And it's an RBI single, 1-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now Luke Keeschel. And that one fouled off. And now the 0-1. And a foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Esquera off of first with 2 away.
I think just stops it.
The 0-2. And that one
Ball,
missing
back
inside a sharp slider. And that one is inside. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And now the shortstop, Jordan Lawler. He's 0 for 1. Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 2-0. Now the number 2 hitter, Kyron Paris. Runners on the move. There's a ball.
That's inside.
Throw to third. Safe. Double steal. 2 on, 2 outs. And a base hit into right. 1 run across. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Second and third. 2 down. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Good job to fight that one off. In the air, left field. Reynolds makes the grab, and that is that. We head to the bottom of the second, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Joey Bart. May back to work.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Lawler zips it to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Runner at first with 2 away. Brian Reynolds here. That pitch clips the outside corner. It's 0-1. Inside, just missed. And that is downstairs. And it's 2-1.
1 strike.
And Big Red gets another. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Colin Holderman.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Connor Falefa throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Grounded out his first time up. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. That one is gone. And Yaz blasts it out. And they add a run. It's 4-0. Now the third baseman, Jordan Westberg. Line drive, base hit down the line. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Low throw, and it gets by. Good backup, though. He's right there, and no advance. Runner on at first with 1 gone. And now Josh Young, 1 for 1 with a double, and runner takes off, pitch in for a strike, throw to second. Ow!
Fine.
Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. Zoe gets on base and keeps it going. Here's the catcher to hit, J.C. Esquera. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Now this is in the air down the line. Reynolds has this one sized up. He's got it. And that, as we go to the last of the third. Now it's the right fielder, Andrew McCutchen. And the 0-1. Check swing, called strike. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Jack Sawinski stands in now and watches strike one. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Swing and a foul out of play. May comes set. Foul ball. This could end it. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that.
I have notifications. Was trying to get barrel. Speaking, I'm probably just. I don't know, but I know that stuff is not like regular. Somebody at work. Here's the war's coming back. I'm going to dominate. I'll be the best in it. What? Oh, it's clearly just a. I mean, when like, fucking Sony does it constantly, or Grand Theft Auto does it. Skyrim. But it's just. The guy was talking, like, dude, they would run. Put me on slab and I'll just fucking. Yeah, because. I mean, it should be on Game Pass. On exclusive. At some point, we should give help. I tried it. I couldn't see shit. Like the sniper class. It's got a jumbo. No diamonds in it. And my silver Devin Williams is 85, even though 7 in the probably afraid of giving somebody the Otani card. If I turn it down, if they get in Otani, it's over. Probably why having Beltron's such a big deal. Yeah. Very few people probably have Otani, so very few people probably have Beltron. After back 30,000. 9? I bought it for 30. Well, when I bought him, he was a 90. Oh, after what, all that stuff, I can voucher for. Great boss. I don't know if it. You're off. Gotta go in. Plug in and just do my job. God. Got us back up to 207. I'm just assuming he's a... Everybody was making a big deal out of the Santana card. I'd rather have Jorge. So the Santana card is. I think it's the consistency or the quirks. His is just 2 strikes and playing at home. Playing at home, playing during the day. First pitch. Excels at driving in a runner with less than 2 outs. Performs better in the 9th. Excels at hitting fastballs. I told you that. Performs better when no runners around. Like, he's got so many quirks. Excels at the first pitch. Oh, gee. No wonder I hit so well with him. He's really good at hitting fastballs. Okay, well, here's a first pitch oh, god damn it. Have you ever seen the opening credits of Bluey? Yeah. Away. Colorado. Dustin May. Harold's game got added to the Game Pass, and it's only local.
Live from beautiful Coors Field.
Like, this should be fun. I've been enjoying the retro one that I got on PlayStation, which you can actually play
it's the
online with
Irish
people and
going up against the
cross
Colorado Rockies.
Cross-platform.
And we'll be back
Except
with the
for,
first
like,
pitch
the
right
very
after
first
this.
one. But yet the brand new one. Nope.
So just about set now. Today's starter for Colorado, Kyle Freeland. What do you look for here?
Well, Boog, expect to see the ball in play with this guy on the mound. He's not exactly a big strikeout guy, so that means the defense will need to stay sharp. He's looking for soft contact, so communication is going to be key in this one. He was
Shitting the bed is a
over
weight
that
loss.
one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You
Shitting
trusted
just
your
weight
hands,
loss.
you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great
You ever
work
take
right
a
there.
shit that your pants fit
Liner,
better?
base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped.
Double steal. Pitch hit for a strike. Throw to third. Too late. Save. Double steal.
2 more stolen bases with Spotlight and Tops.
In the air. Out towards left center. And there's one down. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into
This
center
girl's
field.
online just
One
drinking
run's in,
wine
now
out
the
of a
second
bottle.
run is in.
And
It's
that's allowed,
2-0.
but when I
Gets him
do
on the
it,
board
it's
first,
not allowed
coming
because
through
I
with
drink
2
faster.
RBIs
Like,
on that swing. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
This one's into the
He just said,
outfield.
"Way to
Could
use that
be
big
extra
hole."
bases. Headed for the plate. The relay throw. He's safe. And they lead by 3.
Waste no time there. Nice line drive.
Going with
to
the Topps
pull
cards.
side, met it out front,
Extra
but just
bases.
stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Now a chance for Jordan Westburg. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it flies to the deepest part of the park. No doubt about this one. Home run.
Spotlight home run.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here's Josh Young. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way
Wow,
back
settle
there.
down.
And it gets into the corner, but it's foul.
350 down the
Game
line
plan
here.
coming
Holy
in
shit.
this one. Be aggressive against this starter. Try to knock him out of this ball game, man. It looks like.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there.
Did you see what the new Final Destination did for
They do
promos?
it again. Back-to-back homers. And they boost their lead. It's
They
6-0.
started doing advertising on like
Jaden
semi
Hill
trucks
gets handed
that
the
were
rock
driving
out of the
around
pen.
with like tree
And
logs.
with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for
There was like
relievers and
semi
their
trucks
numbers,
driving
but
around,
I
and
think
it
it's
looks
tough
like they're
to get
carrying
up
like
this type
tons of like
appearance the same way you would for
tree
one in a
trunks behind
close
him.
game.
And it gets by him. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double.
What?
At the very least, put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
At the plate, Luke Keeschel. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That's hard hit on the line. Calls it in, 2 away.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up, he'll find a hole.
Maybe next time up, he'll find a hole.
Is fouled off. And that one gets past the catcher. Esquera up to third on the wild pitch.
Heads up base running right there.
Well struck right field. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. In comes the run from third to add on.
Arizona extra base hit. 7-0 in the top of first.
High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Handles, throws the first, and the inning is over. So in now for Colorado, Brenton Doyle. That clips the corner.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Owen Miller, batting with one down, takes a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Big Red picks up the K.
Every time I see
Here's
these Doom
Michael
commercial, I
Tolia.
think it's because their
And first
armor
offering
on
is
the feet
fouled
looks
off.
identical to clog armor.
2 out, space is empty. And there's a ball.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. On the ground to third. Fires over to Hoskins. Inning over. Back here in Denver. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Hill back to work. Hard hit left side. Throws to first. 1 out in the second. And here is Hoskins.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Farmer. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Mike Yastrzemski up here. Doubled his first time up. And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Ball one there.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Three and two.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
0-2.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
Yeah, you should probably stop strutting if it's 4.3 feet outside the hole.
Oh, it's a really good pass to the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
There's a swing and a drive. And no one can get there. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Coming home. He will score.
Comes through with the RBI. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Now here is Josh Young and a base hit. Westberg around third. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single. It's 9-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And the batter now, J.C. Esquera. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. And they add to their lead. It's 11-0. Victor Vodnik takes over on the mound.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And now, Luke Keeschel. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He really let that ball travel on the outside part of the plate, but that's a great example that you can still drive the baseball that's away. Rip that one down the line for the double.
Tovar. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. Bottom of the second. Stepping in, Ezekiel Tovar. That's in there, and it's 0-1. There's a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter was thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
That's in there, and the count is 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Kyle Farmer in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Goes down looking for the strikeout, and he strikes out the side here in the second. On to the third inning. Here's the second baseman, Kyron Paris. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, this group of hitters doing a good job at the plate with runners on base, and that can be a key difference maker in the game. They put a bunch of runs on the board, thanks in large part to 4 hits with runners in scoring position.
Not power wash.
The 1-1. That one missing inside.
On top of that, they haven't left many guys on base, so they've been efficient getting runners on and finding ways to bring them home.
Next one misses, and that's ball 3. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Getting my walks up.
Getting ready to hit.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
0 for 2 in this one. That's a laser base hit, and now 2 aboard.
I get a double steal here, and
well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit.
Runners on the move. That's in for a strike. Throw to third. Save. Double steal.
Brug, you remember your sprint speed?
I mean,
there's 2 of them.
Probably not quite that. I mean, I think in a fully fueled up golf cart, I could probably get it going pretty good. That one ripped, base hit down the line. 1 runs in. Throw comes into second. And he's into second with nobody out.
Got to be feeling great about that double. Big spot, and he drives in 2. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time.
You got a no-hitter.
You can drive a ball like that. More often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Fouled off left side.
So there were people that grinded the Phasmo like icon or whatever for, and it's disappeared. No, what is it?
Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. And they tack on to their lead. It's 15-0. Seth Halverson comes on now. He's into the game with the bases empty. Jordan Westberg digs in now. That one pushed foul. Halverson, a 6'2" righty,
like, why is it
225 pounds, and he was drafted in the 7th round in 2023.
It wasn't the. It was the statue that somebody had missed.
Tovar, and 1 away in the top of the 3rd. Josh Young.
They use that thing from.
He's already homered in this game.
I don't think it's Fairly Odd Parents, but this is where my statue would be if I had one.
And 1. Strike 1. Late with the swing there.
Just not able to catch up to that
No balls,
velocity.
2 strikes.
Swing
Wow,
and
that
a
guy's
miss.
going
Struck
slow.
him out. The high
Hell,
heat
he
too
coming.
much on that one. J.C. Esquera, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Gets under it and pops it up. Tovar. And that is that.
Yeah, there's a pay-per-view on tomorrow. I'm sorry, POE.
Set for the bottom of the third. And now the right fielder,
Becky
Mickey
Lynch.
Moniak.
The only female on
And
the
that one
roster,
fouled off.
or on the POE.
And that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. Everything was on time and fluid.
I
in
bet
that
you somebody
swing. Got a
interferes,
pitch
so
he
they-
could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Swings and
0-2.
misses. That's strike 2. This one popped up. Paris. And there's one down. Nick Martini will hit. And that misses.
Guy's name is really
and it's
Martini.
1-0. He was late there. Strike 1.
1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Out.
And
that-
500 at the new year.
well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Inside ball.
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
Do you remember when Tim Kirkchin ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Brings it in, and there's one down.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze, and it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the freeze wears?
Nah, they'd have been a little too revealing for me at this age.
I feel you. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Around second now, going for 3. Safe at third with a triple, his 3rd hit of the day.
5 triples with the Diamondbacks.
Now it's the second baseman, Kyron Paris.
Career.
Headed down the line. And that's a foul ball. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
To third, Miller. Tosses to first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. And here
Terrific
is
play.
Trent Grisham. On the ground to first. Can't glove it cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning.
Have a beer before.
Ready to go, bottom 4. And now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle.
Is that actual beer?
And a swing and a miss there.
I've heard of it.
0-1.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
And down on strikes he goes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Miller batting for the second time, and that's strike
That's the over
one.
at a friend's house.
And that's a little
It's like
high.
From sophomore weekends and big video. Yeah.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
ICV.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Tolia stands in now and watches strike one. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. And the sweeper is off the plate. Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. Didn't go. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruise. Back here at Coors Field. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish.
Dustin May getting that parallel up.
Halverson back to work. Outside low. And that is
Gonna get him a
ball
P5 so I can use him online for a
doing
week.
a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits, and they've done a great job of avoiding the strikeout. Only one of them so far, which tells you a lot.
I think it's
Up
funny
the
that Aaron
middle,
Judge can't get any kind of
And
cards.
it finds
because
its
his wild
way
card is
through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate
But
for
Ohtani
him.
can get
He
one.
looks locked in. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with
No,
the pitch.
he got
just
one
shot it
to
through
start the
infield.
year.
Digging in, Mike Yastrzemski.
Yeah, he got the.
That one ripped right center field. And that's a home run into the upper deck. Another homer.
Judge had like
He's
3 or
done it
4 last year.
again.
He had the All-Star
His
one, and then like
second
a week
homer of the
later,
game.
there was
And
one
they
for
add
like
a couple
collections or
more.
something.
It's 18-0. This one smoked on its way out of here.
I think that one will be Max Fried.
They go back to
The
back.
team affinity.
His second
He
home
might
run
have
of the
a
game,
collection.
and they tack one on the board. It's 19.
But I think the
to
one for the
nothing.
Yankees.
Miller. Now he launches a throw over his head, and it's going to wind up out of play.
It won't be Devin Williams, that's for sure.
Ripped on the ground to second, to first. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder.
He only has
Luke
a 10 ERA.
Keeschel getting ready to hit. 1 for 3.
Luke Weaver just got one, so he won't get one.
That's a base
Possibly
hit.
Austin
Run
Wells.
scores.
Yeah, there's still
Picks himself
two.
up an RBI. First pitch fastball in a great
There's still
spot
2
to do
weeks to
some
go.
damage, and he squared it up nicely.
So the batting order turns over, and the batter will run around the move.
2 months ago.
Ball
That
misses.
ball went out.
Safe at
Rodon's been
second,
decent.
and he easily steals the bag.
Bellinger started doing well.
4 runs already
Goldschmidt's
in the frame.
been pretty
and
damn
we're at
good,
the top
but
of the 5th.
both of them already got cards and stuff here.
Back up the middle and a base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores. And they extend their lead.
Back-to-back singles.
Cabrera's
I could watch
that
base
might-
hits like that one all day long.
Hope he got a card.
And so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Next to hit, Kyron
Yeah, Yankees
Harris.
fans have been.
And that
cheering
one
about
goes
that.
straight
Like, oh
to
my
the
God, we
backstop.
let him go, and we got this Chisholm, and
So a wild
like, dude,
pitch
he was
allows the
lazy as
runner to
shit, and that's why they
advance.
lost Game 1 last year. Like, there was no question he could hit, but everything else just fucking sucks, and he's slow.
And a swing and a miss. There's
Basically,
that
a
slider.
second baseman that's a
Lawler
DH.
takes his lead at third with 1 away. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
I mean, if
And a
you think
slider
that just
misses down
because
and away.
Chisholm tore his oblique, like, fuck off.
Line drive.
Yeah, he's out for like
And
another
there's 2 away.
3 to 5 or something.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over
he tore his
it, but
oblique.
sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for
Like
one
2
of
weeks
those
ago,
loop
they
hits
said
to
he was
get a
out
knock
4 to 8.
sometimes.
Grisham in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Oh yeah, Grisham
And he
can't get a
grounds one to
card.
the
He
right
was a spotlight.
McMahon fires over to first. And they're happy to just
I think the only possibility is
And we're
free.
back. And now here is Ezekiel Tovar.
Ball one.
And the first pitch misses for ball
Count
one.
1-0.
That's towards center. Keishel makes the grab, one down. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. That one finds the corner, and that's strike one. A little out
I want a
front
Patrick
there as he
Mahomes
swings
Royals
through
card.
it.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Yankees could get Russell Wilson. Could
Farmer
put Will
in
Ferrell
the
on like
box
5
with
of them.
2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
Could put Billy Crystal on me.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5.
Jan could be on
All
the
set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman,
Braves.
Rhys Hoskins.
or Brian Jordan.
In the air, right field. And a quick out, number 1.
I'm sure there's other football players that tried out.
He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely
Wilson and
missed
Mahomes
it.
take
Man,
out.
this guy was ready to hit.
And that one hammered way back there. See you later. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the
hit
game.
3 home runs
and
this
they
game
had a
with Mike
run.
Yastrzemski.
It's 22-0.
When the
Now at
announcers
plate,
make it a big
Jordan
deal. it's funny.
Westberg. 1 out, bases empty.
Like, have you seen the Rockies play?
That one fouled off. One down, bases empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. 2 down, bases empty. Josh Young digs in now. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Pulls in with a double, 3rd hit for him today.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to
1-1, no
bottle.
strike.
So many positives that led to that knock.
Esquera in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate.
Just saw a Texas chainsaw execute. He just pretty much stabbed him with a chainsaw.
2 balls, no
Young
strike.
at
Gross.
second with 2 down. Swing and a line drive ripped right center field.
Yes,
Doyle racing over to make the catch.
on in the middle.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Mickey Moniak. Chopper to second. Over to first. One away, bottom of the 6th. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. That to right. Yastrzemski hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Nick Martini will hit next. Struck out swinging his first time. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left.
There's golf.
Next offering is fouled back. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back here in Denver, top of inning number 7. Here's the center fielder, Luke Keishel.
Guy in the crowd said, looking good, Rockies. Losing by 22.
First
Seven.
pitch misses. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's down. One hops off the wall.
That should be a challenge. Play this on
Safe at
veteran.
second
You're
with a
down
double.
20.
Third hit for
3
him
innings
this
to go.
afternoon.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off
Not
the
like that
baseball.
extreme moment.
Really
Hit
good
4 home
timing
runs in one
all the
game
way
with this
through
guy.
the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Now it's going to be Jordan Lawler. Moniak makes the grab, and there's one away. Now here is Kyron Paris. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
That like covers them.
That one off the bad part of the bat.
Especially
Just
the
a
ninja
lazy fly ball. And that is a foul ball.
Let's fight.
That one ripped. And foul
I just had a
as it
perfect
bangs
go
off the
foul.
fence. And the righty deals. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Lead runner puts the brakes on, so now it's runners at first
Hartman's
and
so
third.
fat.
2 on with 1 out. Trent Grisham now at the plate. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. Into the second deck it goes, and they tack on 3. It's 25-0. So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm. Angel
It's
Chevy.
25-0.
This one looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a double. Fourth hit
Imagine
of
him in the
night
studio.
for him.
All right, now
A
say
really
26.
Nice game here. That's his
All right, now say
second
27.
extra base hit.
All right,
You'll
now say
often hear the
28.
phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there.
Oh my God, I've hit 4
Into
with
the
Yastrzemski.
bullpen and gone. His 4th home run of the game. And they add on. It's 27.
He's hit 10 home runs this game. He's hit 11 home runs this game.
And now Jordan Westburg. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll
I
turn
think
it
at
for
this point
second.
they should just put in like the right fielder.
That's a double, and he's got a 4-hit day.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into
Just
the game.
swing
But
at
right
everything
there
at
it
this point,
did,
this way.
and he did it perfectly.
And he handles it himself for the out.
They're
JC
they're yelling at
Esquera
Kenny.
getting ready
Kenny,
to
your
hit.
girlfriend's a slut. He's like, woohoo! He just runs away dancing.
And that is out of play. Two outs. Swinging a foul straight back.
Like the one
On the
Cartman
ground
gets
right
fake boobs.
side.
They're like,
Swings
Cartman,
to
those aren't
first.
fake
That'll
boobs.
end the
They're
inning after
they're
a
just
lot
fake.
of scoring.
They're like, Kenny, feel them. And Kenny's like wholly like curled up on him. He's just like, yeah, they're fake boobs, dude.
Back here at Coors Field, set for the last half of the 7th. And now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. Inside corner for a strike. 0-2 now. Right side, hard hit. Gets it to first. And one away in the bottom of the 7th. Miller,
want to get this over with
with
so I can
one
put Ellie
down,
back in.
takes the strike.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Tolia stands in now and watches strike
0-1's
one.
the count.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Just misses with that one.
Kenny, why are you getting
Two down,
condoms? You gonna
nobody
show her your
off.
balls,
Near the
dude?
bottom of the 7th. Lawler. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And we're back. Here's the center
They
fielder.
actually show the
Luke
subtitles
Keeschel.
for Kenny.
Chevy back to work. That one off the mark. Ball 1. And there's a fly ball deep right field.
Talking about how he's
It
getting
one-hops
condoms
off the
so that he can get a
wall.
blowjob.
Should be extra bases. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
Such an impressive performance.
Oh, it's
out
the
of him
Jonas
in this
Brothers
one. His
episode.
3rd hit for extra bases. A
With Mickey
well-deserved
Mouse.
double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
And then they show Mickey
And the batter
Mouse
now,
backstage. He's like,
Jordan Lawler squirts away a little
oh,
bit.
fuck. Oh. That one stupid music video. I forget what he says, but they keep saying it over and over.
And it's second.
That's what they.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Doyle makes the catch.
I never
and there's
notice
one
all the
gone.
girls in the crowd that are doing that. They're all like
So up
touching
next,
themselves, like you were saying.
Kyron Paris. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Whips it to first. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close. Trent Grisham, the next to hit.
I was doing that veteran just to try to get the stuff for
High fly
center
ball
field, right
out into
field.
left center field. Martinez makes the play, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ezekiel Tovar.
0-1.
Yeah, I don't know if my
Swing and a
pitcher can
miss.
go with the
And
distance,
that's
so I don't want to give up
Oh, 2 is
27
the
runs.
count.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. That's a baker's dozen strikeouts for him in this game. McMahon in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Like Chris Davis all over me.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he adds another strikeout to the pile. 14 now. Farmer in the box again. Takes a strike.
Baby.
The Rockies with a lot of ground to make up. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Keishel makes the grab, and
Who
that's
the
the
fuck
inning.
is Stan Marsh? And do I own him?
Back here in Denver, all set to start the
think
9th in
that's a
this
different
one. And now the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Yeah. And do I own
This
him?
to third. Miller gets it to first. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th. And now the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski. Hit
Have
pretty
you ever
well
fucked
in
a
the air out
pendulum?
to center. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. In the air, center field. Doyle under it. Corrals it. And that's the third. Back here at Coors Field. And here is Mickey Moniak.
You know, that's a swing you'll see a lot against a good
0-1's the
sinker.
count.
Just right over the top. Tough to barrel that up.
Here's the 0-2. And they'll do it again. Ground ball up the middle. And that one handled in plenty of time to first. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. Goodman batting with 1 down. Takes a strike. Next
How about a
offering is
taco?
in for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Lifted in the air, right field.
Not worse than Judge.
2 down.
How about a taco that shits ice cream? Guys?
So it's their last
I like it.
chance in this one. And now Nick Martini. And it's fouled away.
Pitcher's getting tired. Going up
Nice swing
27
and a
with 1 out to go.
May is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game. So this one got
5 for 6, 4 home runs and a double. I think he had a good game. I like how it says token for Dan, but no. Not Tolkien. Give me a chase back. If I'm using baby. Oh, what's this all I'm hearing about purity rings? You don't fucking talk to me like that. Yeah. Piece of shit.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's Dublin going up against the Colorado Rockies. First pitch coming your way next.
Third baseman.
Just about set to go now. Today's starter for Colorado, Kyle Freeland. What's the scouting report on him?
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count. And to opposite guys, be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Now the number
You like
2
taking
hitter,
the Jonas
Kyron
Brothers hot
Paris.
foam in your faces, women?
Not
Count
even
1-0.
close there. And that's ball 1.
Who the hell are these guys? Are they from DreamWorks?
And another
ball
ball.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one.
Tovar. McMahon for 1. Relay to first.
Gets
Double
shot by a
play.
dart.
Now here's Trent Grisham.
Just face plants.
He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. And first offering is fouled off. All right, so you hit lefty. What makes it so hard to face a left-handed pitcher?
Left-handers, they just seem to have different arm angles. So to keep that front shoulder in there and really discipline yourself can be tough sometimes. But the guys that do it well, man, I tip my cap to them every day. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. A laser to left. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-0.
Jesus
Swings
Christ,
here and
Judge.
drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it.
467, exit velocity,
Another
135.
one. Back-to-back homers. And they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
Hey, that was a missile.
Base is empty with 2 away.
Somebody in the crowd
Now the
just
third
got a
baseman,
cannonball go
Jordan
through.
Westberg. Now a bullet to second
Imagine
base,
trying to
but
catch
he's
that.
got
It's
it
like
to end the
probably in the
inning.
Mighty Ducks would. No.
Back here with my pal Siggy, getting the nod in this one, Dustin May.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons.
Gotta do some
He may
Pokemon
lean
Go
on
before
one or
work,
two
too.
pitches, depending on how things are going and how things are
Why does
working.
Mickey have a
But if he
chainsaw
can
out?
control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day.
One ball,
He's really going to
two
be able to
strikes.
keep those guys off balance.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Judge really on his horse for this one. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Swings and misses, and 1 away. The other way, and it's caught for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Michael Tolia. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Hard ground ball, base 9. And that keeps the inning alive.
Because you make the little girl's genie tackle.
Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Check swing, called strike. Stays alive. Tolia, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swings through that. And we're back. Second inning set to go. Here's Josh Young. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field.
Oh, folks.
And here's the catcher, Agustin Ramirez. And that one clips the corner.
Yeah, it was weird because it looked like he just stood up and then jumped over. Guy?
Nice stop. There's one.
He ended up dying.
And two. What a play. Next to hit, Luke Keeschel.
Great job on the mound, fielding his position and making a good throw to second to get the double play started. Far too often, we see pitchers have a hard time
Should
with
make that a
throw,
TikTok.
but
He sits
no
down
issues
and then
that ends the
play
inning.
the
So
scene
we
from
take a break.
Too Fast, Too Furious that Jay likes so much. Ejectocito, cuz.
And welcome back to the ballpark.
And you have been
ready to
removed from
go
TikTok.
for the last half of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Well, I forgot
Ball one's
Mickey's
the
like
count.
floating
And
over
that one
the
hit 97 on the gun.
like a
No balls,
parade.
2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss down on strikes. That K is his third of the game.
0-1.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
So the computer just check
No
swung
ball,
and it
two
hit him.
strikes.
Pitch is outside. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Mickey Moniak in the box with 2 gone.
0-1's the
And
count.
takes a look at a called strike. That one at the knees for a strike. Make it 4
50.
strikeouts in a row.
I have
Just
50 strikeouts with
back here in
Devston May.
Denver. New inning getting started. Now it's the shortstop, Jordan Lawler.
I didn't even play
Line drive
Monday,
to
Tuesday,
short
or
and
Wednesday.
caught. Now it's the second baseman, Kyron Paris.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Doyle puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. On the ground, right side. He gets there with the slide. And that's a nice play to end the inning. As we go to the last of the third. Now the Rockies catcher, Hunter Goodman. May winds and deals. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Hoskins makes the play. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the left fielder, Nick Martini.
I guess what the next up. I see him.
Got it started a little too
Apparently all these
early. Strike
expire.
1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
1 out, base is empty. Caught him looking for the K. And now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Doyle measures 6 feet 4 inches, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cut on and mid. On to the 4th, Rhys Hoskins to the plate. Freeland back to work. Lined, and that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here comes Aaron Judge.
Judge hits an absolute missile to the center field.
Balls it in for the out. 1 away.
I don't think I've ever gotten so many perfect
Here's the third
guy
baseman,
noises.
Jordan
that
Westberg.
is out.
He's
than I
0
have
for
with
1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
I sent you. I did that.
Base hit.
Yeah, mine was a.
Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. Josh Young will hit next. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Oh, damn it.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Moniak on the move to the alley. And he makes the catch. Runner tags for home. The relay not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score. Here's the catcher, Agustin Ramirez. 0 for 1 so far. That's to third. Whips it across, and that will end the inning. Back here at Coors Field, bottom 4, now Owen Miller. And there's the strike.
All these Rockies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone.
I've never noticed
can't do much of anything with those
food
locations.
episode. It's got the Obama poster,
today.
and it says change.
Batting for the second
Somebody
time,
graffitied
and that's
underneath
strike
win
1.
with a question mark.
There's a swing and a miss.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Grisham makes the catch, and we're back at the plate. Luke Keeschel. Swing and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability.
Off balance feed, there's one, and that's all they'll get. Kyron Paris digs in now. Fought off foul.
Now, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
0-1. Slider misses outside. Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Ripped on a line. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Drops into the glove. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Ryan McMahon now.
Who is the key?
First pitch swinging.
All these Rockies just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for him yet.
Swings and misses.
Must be
Struck
Cartman.
him
Why do you think
out.
that? Because he's fat.
Cal Farmer up to the plate now. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Watch out, Bruce Valanche.
Moniak stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Swings through that.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive.
A swing and a miss. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Leading off, Rhys Hoskins. Swung on, belted. And that one hops the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Boog, I know you love the slug. Well, slugging percentage is on the rise in this one. That's his 3rd extra base hit of the game. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Fly ball to right.
Great man.
Then there's 1 down. Jordan Westberg getting ready to hit.
He's throwing.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one is back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. So man aboard. Now a chance for Josh Young. And he grounds one back up the middle. Fires over to first. And that is. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to him. Hunter Goodman. That's in there. Strike one. Swing and a miss. Blew it by him at 99. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Martini, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. He swings and fouls one off.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Next month. Or next
Doyle
week, so
stands in now and watches strike one. Top of the zone
I was
for
talking
a
to
called
somebody at
strike.
work about it.
Oh, I think
You're going to get it day one? I was like, this might be the only system I've gotten
anything
day
after
one.
that, a hitter or two.
Swing and a miss.
Yeah, you
and
probably
he
can't go without
strikes
Mario
out the
Kart, can
side
you?
for the fourth. Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Tyler.
Well, because they don't
Kinley.
have the disc reader. That's the biggest problem
Ramirez
of any
up
of
for
them
the
in the
third
last
time
few
here.
gens. But
Watches
then
that one
they don't
miss.
have like huge hardware issues because they don't have huge hardware.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Puts it away for the out. Luke Keeschel now at the plate. 1 for 2. Foul ball there. Yeah, that's fouled off. The next offering misses. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Tapped softly on the ground. Tovar fires to first in time. 2 down, base is empty. Jordan Lawler, the next to hit. 1 for 3.
Unicon, 2009.
And that one ripped into right. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
And now it's going to be Kyron Paris. Throw to second. Save. And the 1-0. Ripped to short. Tosses across the first. That's out. Back here in Denver. Now the number 2 hitter, Owen Miller, on the inside corner for a strike. Check swing, and he went 0-2.
0-2.
That one down the line, and foul ball. And that's down and away. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. In the air, left field. Grisham under it. Squeezes it. 2 away. Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. That one catches the zone. 0-1. And it's strike 2. 2 down, nobody on.
No
Here at
ball,
the bottom of the 7th. And he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Ready to begin the 8th. Now the left fielder, Trent Grisham. Kinley back to work. And a foul ball. Hard on the ground to first. He'll do it himself. And that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. 3 for 3 with a homer and 2 doubles. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield.
Ball
So
one, no
I think
strike.
he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Judge waits. right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Goes to second for 1. Double play. And that'll do it. Back here at Coors Field, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate.
Be coming to your ass with this one. Oh, that's stupid. I know, but you want to do that shit.
There's your
That's
strike.
fucking retarded.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
No ball,
And add another K. That's number 17. What a game. Farmer stands in here, takes ball 1 low. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. Up
1
the
ball,
middle,
2 strikes.
and that one finds its way through. And they have their first base runner since the
Fireworks
first
are illegal in
inning.
Colorado, asshole.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good...
Lawler, 1 at second, but safe at first. It's a fielder's choice. Next for Colorado, Hunter Goodman. That one not close, and that's ball 1. There's a strike. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Moniak leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Make it 18. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Jimmy
At least you
Hurd.
get a hybrid.
So digging in, Jordan Westberg. And a base hit up the middle. And a good start to the inning.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely...
Tovar flips to second. That's 1, and that's 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, Agustin Ramirez.
Fall over and see.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch. Last chance for the home team. And now, Nick Martini.
Hey, it's
And
Victor
a swing and a miss
Chaus.
there.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Doyle in the box now. No balls and a strike.
1's the count.
Way out front for strike 2. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On to first. Ball game.
Terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits.
Get him, General Disarray. Oh, fucker, that fucking hurt.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Dublin going up against the Colorado Rockies. First pitch coming your way next.
toilet go the other direction.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Jordan Lawler.
I thought that was
That one is absolutely belted. And that gets down in the corner. Around first, heading for 2. And 1 pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
And now Kyron Paris.
Ball 1.
And that misses. And it's 1-0.
I got nothing to eat. Yeah, poop, don't you?
Lawler stands at second with no outs. This one in the air right field. Moniak makes the catch. Runner tags and goes to third. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate.
Oh.
To the right side, McMahon. The throw to first, but the go-ahead run comes in to score. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. And he's currently the team leader in batting average, Chris. There's a swing and a drive. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Now he'll turn for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He was all over that one. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Smoked on the ground to second. McMahon fires over to first. And we're back. Digging in, Brenton Doyle. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately, you either have it or you don't.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And here it comes. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. On the ground. Fires over to Hoskins. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first. Here's Michael Tolia.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
That's in for a strike.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss.
Isn't that Bruce Valanche?
Welcome back to the
careful,
ballpark.
Bruce Valanche.
All set for the start of the inning. Now the third baseman, Jordan Westberg. Swing and a foul out of play. Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first.
It's the fourth
Did
of
not
the
go.
sixth.
On the ground to third. Miller gets to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Josh Young. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
And there's a foul ball. That one ripped. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. into second, and he's got a double. Here's the catcher to hit, Agustin Ramirez. First pitch, not close.
Kenny McNorbit?
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single,
Are you
and they
from
lead by
Greenbergs?
2.
Comes through with the RBI. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Next to hit, Luke Keeschel. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Now fly ball to right center. He makes the grab. And now the shortstop, Jordan Lawler. Doubled leading off the ball game, then came around to score the first run of the game. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A 2-run homer, and they add a pair. It's 4-0. And here is Kyron Paris. On a line out towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And bottom of the